Okay, good morning, Mohamad.
Good morning, Charles.
Yeah, in fact, we are doing a research on the effectiveness of the MIDIS or the Ministry of Immigration, Diversity of Inclusion of the government of Quebec, uh, their French program. So now we are in interviewing each other. First, I would like to ask Mohamad to share some of your experience on the French language and, of course, the French learning experience here in Quebec.
Okay, so before I start to explain my learning experience in Quebec, I have to explain a little bit about my background. Before I came to Canada and Quebec specifically, I studied French language for about 2 months. After I arrived to Canada, I was a student in part-time program and a full-time program, which was subsidized by the government or provincial government of French language
Okay.
program. I mean,
Have you ever heard of or logged into the website of MIDI?
as an immigrant, of course, I heard about the Ministry of Integration, whatever it is. Yeah, long title. But unfortunately, I have never went to that official website specifically to French program. And actually, I learned first time about online option of Francisation program from you when we start to do this project.
Oh, really? So share me something about your previous classroom experience when you were learning French.
Okay, I will skip, for example, my experience as a part-time student of French program, but I will concentrate more on my experience as a full-time student. This program has a good intention. It had a good professional teachers, but there was several drawbacks. That is, it was too intensive, and there was some financial issues in these programs.
Mm. Did you receive the certificate at the end of your study?
No, unfortunately, I didn't receive any certificates because I had to drop this program.
Why did you drop it?
It was two reasons. Major reason for me it was financial reason because I received it was more than like 6 years ago, of course, but I received at that time $600 per month, and I'm sorry to I had to pay my rent for my landlord. It was a little bit slightly than $600 per month. So it was first thing. Second, because it was from 8:30 till 4, 5 days a week. It was too intense, so I couldn't work, and I couldn't live for just $600 per month. So I decided to quit this program and focus on my English language and my bachelor degree at university.
Oh, understand. So therefore, how do you evaluate the general effectiveness of this French program?
Unfortunately, I want to say that it doesn't work as it can or is that supposed to work.
Mm. How would you try to improve this program if you were in charge of this?
From one side, as a teacher, of course, I can say, let's change the curriculum, let's make it more less intensive, because no one, even at university, make an intensive course longer than 1 month. Because in reality, from even like a teacher's perspective, no one can keep that high pace for long duration, you know. But from the standpoint of an average person and like mature man, I have to say financial side should be addressed first. That is, an immigrant should be paid at least $1,800 per month, regardless of his or her status, married, unmarried, whatever. At least this amount, so person can focus on his learning without thinking how he or she will pay the bills, you know.
Well, that is really urgent. So how would you try to incorporate some educational technology or information technology into this program if you think it can be improved in this way?
It's a perfect question because I had this experience at university. It should be incorporation of online technology, and I can tell you more funny thing that we had online online classes when we had to be physically at that place, at the classroom, and do online studying. But I have question why I could do it from my home without spending money to buy a ticket or Opus card, and without like spending my time to go there physically. It should be, it must be there. And another funny thing that despite these online programs, which was mainly from France or from the States, I mean United States of America, we never ever touched the MIDI's Francisation online course, never. So first time I learned about it from you here.
And I also learned that they also provide some refund for those French courses you learned abroad, right? But have you ever heard of this, the refund stuff?
Probably no, because maybe at my time it wasn't there.
I understand.
Maybe, I don't know.
Okay, thank you very much, Mohamad.
You are welcome.